Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Would You Rather? Alright, would you rather have extreme narcolepsy or have a bad case of Tourette's? Uh, Somebody that normally suffers from insomnia, narcolepsy is basically the opposite of that, where you don't know when you're going to fall asleep and can fall asleep at any point, even standing up. Um, and Tourette's, well, you know, how that can go. So, really, neither. um, but I guess narcolepsy, so I can sleep instead of having insomnia. Yeah, close on both counts. Next, we have would you rather ride in a hot air balloon or ride in a hovercraft? Hovercraft, because it's closer to the ground. It's not that I have a fear of heights, I have a fear of falling. And yeah, I'd rather be closer to the ground if I fell than way up in the air. Next, we have, which 80% agreed with me, by the way. Next, we have order a beer at a gay bar or order a mudslide at a sports bar. I don't drink beer, so that's the mudslide. Interesting. 56% for the beer and 44% at the other. Would you rather pee your pants once a day at a random time or poop your pants once a day at a random time? Uh, Maybe the first one. I think most of us agree on that one. Would you rather eat a pine cone or eat an acorn? Acorn smaller and less spiky. Let's go with acorn. Yeah, I could see that. 22% for the pine cone, 78% for the acorn. Next we have would you rather be famous on Tumblr or famous on YouTube? I wonder if this question was added before Tumblr had its big change or before YouTube started doing shorts and Twitch started hitting itself bad or turn around making itself worse. Um, Just be famous on YouTube because that's where we are right now. 91%. Would you rather have all the phobias known to mankind or have to slowly skin your family and pets alive? Okay, so be afraid of everything or turn around and be psychopathic. I'd rather be afraid of everything than be psychopathic. Sorry. That one was a bit more weighted toward the phobias. Would you rather, for the rest of your life, have all superpowers you want but always be alone, or be a normal person but be popular? It is actually a tough question because you could be essentially from the what's his name from the Watchmen, the blue guy, Doctor Manhattan. You essentially be Doctor Manhattan living on Mars to be away from everybody, but have basically all the power there ever existed, or more or less be as I am at current, be a normal person and get along with everybody. I guess I'll just continue as I am. Yeah, I could see that being an even-ish split. It's tempting, but just not perfect. Would you rather have every question you've answered on this site come true, or live with constant labor level pain for the rest of your life? Um, um, Interesting. This one's a bit weighted as well. Pretty sure this one's going to be the highest choice to have every question you've answered on the site come true, because I'm sure, yeah, yeah. Let's go with have every question. Like I said, I think it's going to be weighted. Yeah, weighted a lot more. Would you rather be attractive but get punched in the face every morning, or be ugly? Um, um, to be quite honest, beauty on the skin deep level is not worthwhile, and most inner beauty is better. So being ugly on the outside is better than being quote unquote beautiful but ugly on the inside. Yeah, I don't agree with that weighting, but whatever. All right, would you rather be rich or be famous? I'll say this: not all famous people are rich, but not all rich people are famous either. Um, Being rich does not mean that you'll be happy, but neither will does being famous. Most of the time, if you're famous, you're stalked by paparazzi and so on. I think I'd rather personally be rich than be famous, because being rich, then I can afford the things I want to do and try to help others do what they want to do. Whereas being famous, yeah, I could probably help others still to an extent, but not with my own financial helping. It'd be more bringing my faith to whatever. And I kind of agree with that waiting. Would you rather drive 200 miles well over the legal drunken limit, or drive 200 miles after being awake for 72 hours straight? I've actually done that second one. Um, and personally, if I drink, I don't drink a lot. I don't drink enough to get drunk. I don't drink enough. I actually don't drink for a buzz. If I drink, I just drink to relax, and it's only a little bit most of the time. Um, I guess I'll do the one I've done in the past. Um, would you rather have a high salary and a job you hate, or have a low salary and a job you love? Um, as you all know, I used to work for Walmart. Was an electronics selling electronics for 10 years. It had its good days and its bad days. I wouldn't say that I hated the job, but I wouldn't say that I loved the job either. Um, because you'd always have those certain customers that thought they knew what they were doing or what they wanted or this or that, and you couldn't tell them that whatever item they were looking for you didn't have. Because most of the time you didn't have it, or it wasn't what they were actually looking for, or whatever. But then you'd also have the other end of that spectrum where the customers were those that were very nice, very helpful, very understanding, and so on. Or better yet, the customers that you're going to serve me right now, even though you're currently with this other customer and helping them. No. um. So yeah. I'd say I'd rather have a low salary job that I love, because having a low salary does not mean that you do not have enough money to survive. And if you love it, then you're more willing to do it. Kind of like here on YouTube or over on Twitch where I stream. I get to enjoy myself and have fun, either with alone or with friends. And I'm sorry, I'd rather do a job that I love, even if I barely make enough money to survive, or make enough money to survive and not a huge excess of money that I don't really need. And yes, I understand and agree that this should be split close to 50%, but I still agree more with the 44% of people. Would you rather be Gonzo or be the Cookie Monster? Oh, so either just be cookie crazed and only eat cookies and probably have bad health, but be able to survive it for years upon years upon years, because that's what Cookie Monster is, or be Gonzo, which is misunderstood, not really much known about him till technically later movies where he is found out to be an alien. But I think I'd rather be Gonzo. Definitely in the minority on that one. I'm sorry, people. I'd rather be Gonzo. Guess I'll just be misunderstood about that. Alright. If you had to do one every other year, would you rather live completely alone on an island or be overworked in a cramped factory? I'd rather be live completely alone on an island. And every other year, that means I get a vacation on an island alone. The island doesn't have to be a completely desolate thing. It could be uh, an island resort that basically you own the island. You can fish. You have power, electricity, internet, whatever. So yeah, I'm going island. All right. If you walked into a room, would you rather have everyone stare at you in disgust or have everyone look away in disgust? Why is both in disgust? Well, honestly, if you're disgusted with me, look at me and show it to me. If you look away and don't show it to me and I don't know, then I can't work on it to make you not be. Would you rather be resistant to cold and impossible to freeze to death, or be resistant to heat and impossible to burn to death? I think I'm going to say this one this way. The reason I like the winter better than I do the summer is I can put more clothes on to stay warm. I can't put or take off enough clothes to be comfortable in the heat. So if I'm resistant to heat and impossible to burn to death, I don't have to worry about heat or fire anymore. I think I'd rather that. Yeah, looks like the majority of people agreed with me on that one. Would you rather have ice breath or fire breath? Interesting that that came up right after the other one. Ice breath or fire breath? Well, if I have what was in the previous question, resistance to heat and impossible to burn, I guess I'd rather have fire breath. Yeah, I can see that one being about 50-50. Be more weighted if they had the prior question before, after this one before or after that prior one again. Anyway, all right. Would you rather be a girl with a buzz cut or be a boy with thick, long, curly hair? Um, I already am a boy with thick, long, curly hair. That's why usually in the summer I shave my head down. I still keep my beard for now, but that might change too. But when it gets winter time, like it's getting closer to be, you'll see my long curly hair again if I've got the cam going. Kind of like you've seen me in past uh, recordings. I think I'll just go with what I am instead of being what I'm not. And 74% apparently are the same as what I am, or want to be, rather. If you could only use one type of bill for the rest of your life, would you rather pay in nothing but singles or pay in nothing but hundreds? Wow, that's interesting. I mean, if I was rich, like several questions back, uh, paying nothing in hundreds would be meaningless, other than, yeah, let's just go with the hundreds. Because it wouldn't matter. And then the person could get help however they wanted or whatever. Plus, well, with how high things have been lately, hundreds are about what you have to use anyway. Alright. Would you rather be a U.S. Senator or be the U.S. President? Does it really matter? Um, you have the Senate, the House of Representatives, the judicial side, which is the judges of the Supreme Court, and then you have the president. They make up the three main, um, I guess you could say, leading parts of the government. And in such, you have about the same amount of power no matter which one you're in. One just takes more voting and getting other people on your side than others. I guess I'd rather be the US president in that sense because then I can make my own decisions. Still have to talk to and get help from the other two, but yeah. And 76% of people agree with me on that one. All right, I think we're going to answer two more questions, and then I'll leave it with you after that for the question that I want to see the answers from people in the comments on. All right. Would you rather go to heaven or hell, or be reborn into a better or worse life? So, be reincarnated through the rules of reincarnation based off of karma, or Christianity's heaven or hell, uh, your life depicting which one you go to. Uh, all right. I'm a Christian. I'm a Baptist Christian. Doesn't mean I'm solely focused on my own religion and my own beliefs. I try to see things from everyone's perspective. And my mother's TV is way loud again, and I'm sorry for you hearing that. Um, I'm gonna go with the heaven and hell based off of my own beliefs. Um, but if you believe in reincarnation, that's your right to believe in what you feel will happen. Would you rather only be able to laugh at violently racist jokes or be able to laugh or at intricate Star Trek jokes? Um, I guess I'm gonna go with Star Trek jokes. Yeah, I can see that being about 50-50. Alright. I'm gonna skip this one for both you and me, because I don't really want to know the answer to this one from both my point of view or yours. Um, Alright, we'll go with this one. Would you rather eat fruit roll-ups or eat fruit by the foot? This one I'm leaving to you down there in the comment section. Let me know, which one would you rather eat? Would you rather eat fruit roll-ups or fruit by the foot? I'm JobNed1, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.